boys. Last time in Dragon Age Origins, we went into Castle Redcliffe Castle, and we discovered that it was overtaken by zombies at the behest of small Joker boy. But in order to save everyone, we need to return and go into the Circle of Magi, which is where? Circle Tower, there. Lake Callaghan. So we're gonna travel first to Lake Callaghan docks. And there, supposedly, there is some answer to our issue. Huh? We gotta fight midway. Opa. Hello?
How did a child survive that? The crater is still smoking. It's a boy. 5 fingers, 5 toes. That's all that matters to me. The Maker has answered our prayers. Let's go home, Marta, and raise the Tyke as our own.
A Tyke? What are they talking about? Power War? Meteor Meta War. This Kanka rock fell from the sky, perhaps the last remnant of another world, far off in the sky. If you could find a smith with the skill to temper it. So we just encounter a random war event? Okay then. What does that have to do with the kid and the grandma and grandpa though? What was up with that? We'll never know. We made it to the lake.
What is that smell? Very well.
Hello?
I shall do it.
Caro!
How deep is this lake? Do you think we're allowed to swim in it?
Is that a righteous knight?
You're not looking to get across to the tower, are you? Because I have strict orders not to let anyone pass.
What? I need to go there. I need to get to there. Why?
No one gets to the tower. No one. The tower is off limits to all.
This is official Grey Warden business. Now take me there. Maybe. I am a Grey Warden. Let me in. Yes. I need the first enchanter's help. Yes.
No. I have one job and one job only. And by the Maker's shiny gold cutlery, I will do it.
The Maker probably doesn't have cutlery. I really have business here. I'm a Grey Warden. Just take me to whoever's in charge. Let's try with the Grey Warden card. Too.
Oh, you're a Grey Warden, are you? Prove it.
I don't have to prove anything to prove it. I have these documents here, I guess. Oh yeah, we had these documents to ask the Circle of Magi to respect their old allegiances in the fight against the Blight. Damn. I'm coming in with the shits, boy.
Yes. Oh, a Grey Warden seal. Aha. So you're claiming to be one of those. You know, I have some documents too. They say I'm the Queen of Antiva. What do you think of that?
Hey, what's this Joker talking about? Aren't queens female? My documents are actually real. Not much you're obviously a temp for. I'm gonna say my documents are real.
Kill some Darkspawn. Come on, let's see some righteous Grey Wardening.
I did already kill a lot of Darkspawn. I can do more if you want, if you don't trust me. Grey Wardening isn't something you do, it's what you are. Don't be ridiculous. There aren't any Darkspawn here.
No, that's good, I suppose. Wouldn't want Darkspawn smeared across the landscape. I hear their blood is black. Is that true? You'd know if you were a Grey Warden.
No, it's red like any other blood. Kill a Darkspawn and find out yourself. It's not black, but it burns you when it touches you. I don't remember what blood I saw. I guess we're gonna go with red. I do remember my faces being very bloody sometimes after fights.
I don't know. My instincts tell me Darkspawn shouldn't have blood like ours. Anyway, it was nice chatting with you. Now, on your way, right now, go.
Intimidate. I warn you, my patience is wearing thin. Persuade. Your superior won't like that you're giving me trouble. Can't we work something out? I'll deal with you later. Can't we work something out?
I don't know. I am feeling a little peckish, though.
What? So, this guy is gonna hold his righteous ground to not let anyone in. But if he's hungry, he's gonna bend his morals about it. What a joke. What does that have to do with anything? Yeah, 3.
Arshera, here. Munch on these if you like.
Oh, cookies!
The fuck?
I am content to part with them if it saves us from this fool.
Damn. First of all, Stan, where did you get this? I didn't take you for a cookie maker or enjoyer. And second of all, it seems the Stan has shown his first sign of righteous behavior by having anti-Joker tech and dealing. Damn. Yeah, where did you get those? I'm curious.
There was a child, a fat, slovenly thing, in the last village we passed. I relieved him of these confections. He didn't need more.
I mean, that's a little bit based, but that's also stealing, Stan. In the light of righteousness, you have been unrighteous. You stole cookies from a child?
For his own good.
Yummy. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, yes? We can go across now, if you really want.
I'm not quite ready yet.
I'll just be here, just standing, waiting. Don't mind me.
Stan, you're walking on thin ground. First you killed an entire family, now you're stealing. Yeah? You better turn your back on the righteous gaze, piercing your heart. Soon, you're going under the sword. This guy just keeps telling me he's committing crimes left and right, man. Kester. Do you know what that rhymes with? Jester.
Why, bless myself. What's a distinguished personage like yourself doing here?
I was looking to get across the lake.
Don't hold your breath. No one's been allowed across the lake for days. I'm the ferryman. Leastwise, I used to be. Poor old Kester. Out of a job.
The guard on the dogs would not let me by. Why? Why you're out of the job?
I don't got a clue. They wouldn't tell me. Gregor just came down and said, "Don't you worry, Kester. We got it all under control, we do." Didn't say nothing else. And then he puts Carol in charge of my boat. Lissy. Named for my grandmum, she was.
Who's this Gregoire fella?
He's Knight Commander of the Templars up in the tower. Good man.
Is something wrong up there at the tower?
I told you, they didn't tell me nothing. And if I know they're mages, I'm better off keeping out of their business. If I had to guess, I'd guess it had to do with magic. But the tower's always got something to do with magic.
Is there no way to get across? But I have to get there. I'm official business. I should get going. How could you know you live close by? 4.
Do I look like a Templar? A mage? Why would they tell me anything?
I have to find what's going on.
Well, you go on ahead. Gregor tells me to stay here, I stay here. I reckon the fella knows what he's talking about.
What do you know about Templar Caro?
Talked to him a time or two. He's all right.
What are your opinion on the circle?
I reckon it's good for them mages. Gather them all, learn them some proper magics. I know what they say about mages, but The Maker made them for a purpose.
Damn,
If you
damn.
can't trust him, who can you trust?
Ooh. He is going for the righteous biblical twists. I see, I see. You know the Knight Commander Gregor well?
Oh, I can't say that. I'm lucky he's good enough to give me the time of day. The first enchanter's all right. He's polite as can be, but he's always a little distant, if you get my drift. But Gregor will stay to talk. I reckon he likes hearing from us common folk, you know? He's a man to be respected, that Gregor. All right. Keep safe, you hear?
The Mages Collective, Liason.
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry.
Well, guess what? I'm a big Chantry enjoyer. Isn't that against the Chantry's walls?
We harm no one, I assure you, and we enforce the Chantry's laws among ourselves. All we seek is a life outside of the Templar's shadow. Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet.
Sounds sus. Give me a reason not to turn you into the Templars.
Me? I am not a mage, my friend. And those members who have submitted requests are anonymous, save one or two more arrogant clients. I assure you, we are doing the Maker's work. Magic is not ruling man under our watch.
I'll take a look at these requests and judge them for myself.
Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Makers smile upon you.
The Mages' Collective. Despite the wireless's grasp on the Mages political community, many libertarians... What does libertarian mean? Like liberty? And Aquitarians, I don't even know even more what that means, have begun to see eye to eye with respect to the Chantry's role in a mage's daily life. A growing number of mages, particularly those whose magic never strays from the Maker's mandate, feel that the Chantry's constant oversight is a burden upon their creativity and their very will, and one that hinders their ability to do their work. Well, that's a fair criticism. People shouldn't be bothering free will of people. These mages, along with a number of hedge wizards who work their arts outside the Chantry's influence, have formed a shadow guild of sorts, a mages collective wherein members can submit requests and have them seen to without judgment. This collective manages to work in relative secrecy, their members discreet and their clients anonymous. As of yet, this collective has seen no sanction from the Templars, and there have been no sign that its members are practicing magic of which the Maker would not approve. Still, practicing magic outside of the influence of the Chantry is a dream for some and a dangerous notion for others, and many believe that it is only a matter of time before the veil of secrecy is lifted and the Mages Collective is brought to swift and brutal justice. I don't think people should be doing these things in the shadows, though. A Revenant, something we fought recently. An entire unit of many, all slain by one creature. An entire unit of men, all slain by one creature. I didn't believe it at first. Your perfection. But it appears that this is so. We have a survivor, and while at first I thought his ranting pure exaggeration, it appears to be no simple skeleton. The description of the creature's abilities were eerily similar to those our brothers at Marnus fell encountered almost a century ago. Men pulled through the air to skewer themselves on the creature's blade and attacked so quick that I was able to assault multiple opponents at once. No, your perfection, what we have here is indeed a revenant and nothing less. From the letter to Divine Amara the Third. A revenant is a corpse possessed by a demon of pride or desire, making it amongst the most powerful possessed opponents that one can face. Many possess spells, but most are armed and armored and prefer to use of their martial talents. They are weak against physical attacks, but regenerate quickly, and commonly use telekinesis to pull opponents into melee range should they try to flee. Revenants also have the ability to track multiple opponents surrounding them, Stay at range if possible, and strike quickly. That is the only way to take such a creature down. Jimbo, this is Dragon Age Origins. Have you played this game? Connor Querin, the guy on the docks. I feel like I'm sleeping, but I guess I'm not. Wow, most of the bands and arrows of Periodin cart their children with them to the Landsmead in the interest of eventually marrying them off. Connor has spent his entire life in Redcliffe and is hardly surprising the child possessed the gift of magic. No, this is Connor the son, not this guy on the docks. By law, he should have been taken to the Circle of Magi at the first sign, abdicating his claim to Redcliffe. Abdicating. Instead, the boy was kept out of public view and his magic hushed up, with disastrous results. All mages are beacons that attract the attention of fate spirits. Because of this, they are trained and tested by the Circle to ensure that they can withstand attacks from malevolent fate creatures that seek entry into the waking world. Untrained Connor drew the attention of a powerful demon that tore the veils on it. No wonder. How are the Uro and or it's not the Uro in this situation, but how do the mom and dad that are like people in power not know about this crucial mage information, man? Actually, the dad didn't know. It's only the mom that knew, and she didn't share to the dad, so the boy doesn't get sent to the Circle of Magi school, because that was the righteous thing to do. That woman, big joker.
Very well.
Places of power. Hear me and obey my power waning. I, Krebuash, the epithet, require a reconnection to the mystic places I have left behind. You, the bearer of this note, shall travel to these places and trace upon them my personal glyphs, claiming their eldritch energies for my own. You will come upon the sites of mystic power in the ancient places of the world. The Brazilian forest, the deep roads, and the heart of Denerim, and near the base of Circle Tower. I won't be doing this quest. We're not gonna be helping powerful wizards become more powerful. We don't even know them. She didn't want to lose her only child. It can be understood, although is responsible. I get it, but she wouldn't have lost her only child. They would simply train it in the magical arts. It's not like he's gonna die. They do, but how would you feel if your son was showing signs of being a mage and they essentially kidnap your kid from your basically life where he could potentially die? Hey! If this is the life we live in, where there is magic on the table, we're just gonna have to accept it. It's not only better for the safety of the child, not getting invaded by demons, but it's also better for the safety of the people around him. You're only getting greedy because it's your child. Ay. Not simply Trey, he walked in the Tower of Magi forever. Well, that was his path that the universe chosen for him because he showed magical talents. It is what it is. Guess time to make second child. Not all mages get possessed, only jokers who seek power. But how was the kid not gonna get possessed? I guess he was getting trained by this blood mage, so maybe he put him into this power unwillingly. I don't know. In any case, it sounds to me like the mom hired the mage and she's still a joker. That's what I keep ending up to as a conclusion. Joan also isn't the best match to her. Well, I did release him. No spoilers about him. Supposedly he's helping in the castle to stabilize the bow at the moment. I did read about the war of the blood mages, that they're very disgusting though. They use blood magic and they summon demons. So that's very bad news at the moment. But he seems like he wants to do the right thing at the moment, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Careless accusations. The activities of the Maleficarum on my doorstep did not go unnoticed. Maleficarum, wasn't that like a branch of mages? I forgot. And now I'm in danger of being brought before the Templars. Myself. A small band of drifters claim to have seen me practicing forbidden arts, and they have left to deliver testimony of my alleged deeds to the Chantry. I asked the mages collected to find and stop these false witnesses by any means necessary. They were traveling on the road from Lodering to Denerim, where they lies with my seal with faith. Maleficarum Blood Mage. Okay. So the activities of the Blood Mages on my doorstep did not go unnoticed. So wait a sec. Activities from someone else or from you? We mean doorstep. Were you the responsible for these activities that happen on your doorstep that are connected to the Malefica? They claim that you have been practicing forbidden arts. But he literally says that it's those activities. There must have been some activities happening. Probably related to you and blood magic. False witnesses. That sounds sussy. I'm not gonna take this quest. Next. Notice of termination. There comes a time in each young mage's life that he must strike from beneath the shadow of his mentor. For my 3 young and unremarkable apprentices, this time is now. He who accepts this calling takes it upon himself to deliver documents of congratulations to my apprentices, who will no doubt be uninformed as to the contents of the missive. The apprentices' names are Starik, Alina, and Chet. I have cleverly sent them away from my abode so that they may receive this information in a public place, thus guaranteeing the safety of my willing courier. You will find unto them in Denerim. The other is procuring a slightly rarer item from Orzammar, and the sensitive I will not wish harm upon their delicate feelings. Wait, doesn't he want to assassinate him or something? What? There comes a time in each young mage's life that he must strike forth from beneath the shadow of his mentor. For my 3 young and unremarkable apprentices, this time is now. So what, he wants to kill his apprentices before they strike him? Why did you take him as an apprentice if you're gonna kill them after? It doesn't make sense. I'm not doing this quest. Thy brother's killer. My worst fears have been realized. A band of devilish blood mages, Maleficarum, are performing their profane rituals within close proximity to my own sanctum. This cannot stand. I, Jubasto, charge he who accepts this request to destroy the fiends before their evil brings unwanted attention from either Templar or demons to my back door. Travel to the Brysium forest and slay these blasphemers. Okay, that sounds like something that we might wanna do. But when I meet them, I'm gonna try to first ask them what's up, and is this what do you call it? Not condemnation, but is this true in the letter? If they're actually doing any potential evil things. Herbal magic. Disaster. So consumed have I been in my personal projects that I have neglected to collect vital components of the herbal remedy I used to sharpen my mind for thoughts of the older world. Without it, I am ruined. Ruined! I will humbly reward any who bring me 10 bundles of deep mushrooms. With this, I can continue on my quest for enlightenment with a clear mind and fewer bouts with drowsiness and indigestion. May he who accept this request be showered in riches and love from the Maker's heart for this noble and selfless act. This is literally my salvation. Sounds good? I'll take it. And this is where exactly? Brysium Forest. This sounds like some off quests we're gonna do along the way. What do we have here? Samael the Deserter.
You have some kind of problem?
I'm here on behalf of the Blackstone Irregulars. Oh, is that guy one of these guys?
Oh? What is this about?
I hear you stole supplies from the guild.
Oh, I see. Tauren must have sent you. I refuse to answer to a pawn of Tauren. Come, men, to arms!
Right? Don't you wanna explain your defense? Or do you wanna be put to justice right now? Joker. Clearly this man has done some shady stuff. It's time for us to put him down. Oh, I shouldn't have to say about that. My bad. Oh, I got stuff. Damn. Big mighty bolts from stand there, damn. Let's go on the flank. You're not shooting. Alright then. Okay, healing, leather gloves, guild supplies. Tier 3. Less strength they need. The Blackstone Irregulars. Deliver the letters of conscription. I don't think I've done all of these though. The Mages Collective. The Blight. Seek the Circle's help. Does anyone need to use these leather gloves I just found? Medium gloves. Those have less armor. You don't have any gloves. Maybe I'll give them to you. Nice. I know. Let's see. Is that a tavern? Would be nice if I can buy some alchemical. Oh no, let's not do this thing. Would be nice if I can buy some alchemical stuff to craft some potions because we're low on healing. Shady patron.
What are you looking at? Can a man drink in peace?
Is that Scooby-Doo? No, that's a cat? No, it looks like a Mabare dog more. This Grundled patron.
Leave me alone.
Hello, Waran.
Good day. Good day.
Innkeeper, what's going on in here?
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get for you?
The Spoiled Princess, why is it called like that?
It was my father's idea. He ran the inn before me, and he named it for my sister. She was his little princess. Princess decided the country was too dull for her and moved to Denerim. More glamorous, she said. Well, she was found murdered, robbed of all the trinkets my father bought her with his hard-earned money. My father died of shock and heartbreak. Mother stopped eating, and I got the struggling in. The name stuck. That's the story.
That's tough!
Of course. What would you like?
I actually don't want any drink. I just want to buy some stuff. With money that I don't have, it seems. I'm 50 silver. I'll remove this Warden Longsword. I have no gold. Flame coding. Everything is so expensive. Flask. Yes, I'll buy 20 of those. Boom. +1 armor amulet. The farmer paladin life, yep. Wow, we have some herbalism. I can make us lesser health poultice. I need to see if I can improve this herbalism skill at some point. Because lesser healing... it's a little bit weak at this point. This dog is work. Alright, we're going to the tower. Oh, there is a boat there as well.
It has begun.
Distinct name, but otherwise unremarkable. Let's go, Carol.
Oh, hello. It's you again. Come to chat a little, have you?
I'd like to get to the tower now.
Come along, I suppose.
There better be no necromancy business going in here.
And I want 2 men stationed within sight of the doors at all times. Do not open the doors without my express consent. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
The doors are barred. Are they keeping people out or in?
Now we wait and pray.
What's going on here?
We're dealing with a very delicate situation. You must leave for your own safety.
No, the mages have an obligation to the Grey Wardens, not yet. But I seek the mages' help to defeat the Darkspawn, not yet. Not without a promise of assistance in the coming war. I seek the mages' help to defeat the Darkspawn.
I am weary of the Grey Warden's ceaseless need for men to fight the Darkspawn, but it is their right. You'll find no allies here. The Templars can spare no men, and the mages are indisposed. I shall speak plainly. The tower is no longer under our control.
What?
Abominations and demons stalk the tower's halls.
This is why we cut the tongues from mages in Parvolan.
I will admit to agreeing with your companion. Maker knows the Qunari would not have gotten themselves into this position.
How did this happen?
We don't know. We saw only demons, hunting Templars and mages alike. I realized we could not defeat them and told my men to flee.
You should have fought them. For all your bluster, your Templars are just cowards. I would have done the same. We saw only demons hunting Templars and mages alike. I realized we could not defeat them. I mean, maybe they actually do need help, so what can I do to help?
I have sent word to Denerim, calling for reinforcements and the right of annulment.
I think I've heard about this rather annulment before. Can you tell me about it again? So you herd all the mages into a tower and claim it's to train and protect them, and when something goes wrong you run like bitch and let them get wiped. Great job, them. They're supposed to protect them from themselves though, not from surprising demon invasion, I think. No, they actually... I don't know, they're actually not there to protect them at all. The Templars are put there to look after the mages so they don't get greedy on power, from what I understand. They're like the mage police. The right of annulment.
The right of annulment gives Templars the authority to neutralize the mage circle. Completely.
The mages are probably already dead. Any abominations remaining in there must be dealt with, no matter what.
This situation is dire. There is no alternative. Everything in the tower must be destroyed so it can be made safe again.
Mages are basically the slaves? Well, that sounds pretty bad, but... And that's what... someone said earlier? That he felt like his freedom was taken off? from the Templars and the Chantry, but... The mages are not defenseless, some must still live. Yes. Why wait? I could go and clean the tower out now. Maybe. You are right that abominations cannot be allowed to live. Yes, there must be another way. There is no alternative. Everything in the tower must be destroyed so it can be made safe again. It is unfortunate, but I see you have little choice. The mages are not defenseless.
If any are still alive, the Maker himself has shielded them. No one could have survived those monstrous creatures. It is too painful to hope for survivors and find... nothing.
Look for survivors? Yes, but it was you that shot them, Owen. Ooh, true.
And what was I to do? Leave the door open as the abominations poured out?
He's right. All the circles have doors like these, to prevent abominations from getting loose.
That's fair.
Enrum must have received our message. It cannot be much longer.
If I help you deal with the circle, you let me aid. There's still so much going on that's unexplained. 3.
I too would like to know how this started.
I will investigate the tower and see what can be done. If I help you, will you join my army? I don't need to ask him about it. I will help you if you wish. People in there might need help, you can't abandon them. 4.
It is the innocent folk of Ferelden who matter. I would lay down my life and the life of any mage to protect them. No abomination must cross this threshold.
I mean, I can see his point of view as well. Mages are like these power-hungry guys that dabble with demons. I must try, this is the right thing to do.
A word of caution. Once you cross that threshold, there is no turning back. The great doors must remain barred. I will open them for no one until I have proof that it is safe.
Oh boy.
I will only believe it is over if the first enchanter stands before me and tells me it is so. If Irving has fallen, then the circle is lost and must be destroyed.
Oh boy.
May Andraste lend you her courage, whatever you decide.
The Knight Commander Gregoire. I mean, why you don't like this guy? I think he's trying to do the right thing for the people outside. He took a decision and he is sticking with it. Ah, yeah. Funny this is the Templars hunting mages is a large part of what drives some mages into despair and dealing with demons. Opa. What?
This is the prison for your mages? Ours is not so grand.
I like the mages chantry config in Dragon Age because there is no 100% right solution on this. It doesn't seem to me like there is a right situation either. The chantry seems to be righteous and try to control people of power, but maybe they're opposing on their free will a bit too much.
Have you ever seen an abomination? The sight will haunt me forever.
Quartermaster.
I wish this were over. We're running low on supplies and I don't know how much longer we'll last.
Do you need help?
We need the abominations and demons out of this place, if that's what you mean. If you have anything to trade, that would be helpful too.
Alright. I don't have anything to trade at all. Sword bomb. Poison me. Flame the fire possible. These bombs sound pretty useful, but... Baseline weapon upgrades. A Liberator's Mace. +1 Dex, +3 melee critical chance. Dex Mace. Crossbow, Maul. Staff of the Magister Ward. Requires 36 magic. 6 willpower, 2 mana regeneration in combat, 6 spell power, 10 fire damage, 10 spirit damage. Power gauntlets. Cold damage. Fire damage. I'm not taking anything. I should play mages, but my latest playthrough I wanted to have Morrigan in the party, so I went wrong. We're stuck now. Hopefully this zone isn't very hard, because Redcliffe was very hard. Ay ay ay. Hello. All these are mages' possessions, so we don't wanna rob them
never
of
did
them.
tell me how you passed the time in that cage for so long.
No, I didn't.
So... what did you do in there?
A training exercise. I would observe an object, and then try to think of all the words in your language which began with the same letter as its name.
That? Wait, just wait. You're joking again, aren't you?
No.
You are not telling me that you played I Spy against yourself for 20 days?
There are a lot of things in Lothering that begin with G.
Yeah, I don't think Stan is a joker when it comes to being serious, so. A Dragon Age party is usually a lesser tank, mage healer. Anything interesting here? Pile of filth. I'm not gonna take that. Second floor. Seems like we need to cross this door first. Op! Is that a fire element?
It's you. No, come no further. Grey Warden or no, I will strike you down where you stand.
What? I'm not here to fight. Win? What are you doing here? Win? I don't recognize that name. I'm not here to fight.
I will accept that for now. But what are you doing here then?
I came here seeking the aid of the mages. I was just exploring. I am helping Gregoire solve the circle's difficulties.
Then you do serve the Templars, as I feared. Do they have the right of annulment?
No, but Gregor expects it to arrive soon. It doesn't matter, they won't attack without reinforcements. Regardless, the circle must be cleansed for the common good. No, but Gregor expects.
So Gregor thinks the circle is beyond hope. He probably assumes we are all dead. They abandoned us to our fate. But even trapped as we are, we have survived. If they invoke the right, however, we will not be able to stand against them.
Waste time here when there are abominations to kill. What happened here?
Let it suffice to say that we had something of a revolt on our hands, led by a mage named Uldred. When he returned from the battle at Ostagar, he tried to take over the circle. As you can see, it didn't work out as he had planned. I don't know what became of Uldred, but I am certain all this is his doing. I will not lose the circle to one man's pride and stupidity.
Ostagar sounds like another trader under... What was his name? Why the hell does your party know when you're not a mage? I might have read it in the book. I've been reading all the books, so... That's the only place I might have recall seeing the name. So what do you think?
I erected a barrier over the door leading to the rest of the tower, so nothing from inside could attack the children. You will not be able to enter the tower as long as the barrier holds, but I will dispel it if you join with me to save this circle.
Very well, he will help you, yes, but the Templars may attack at any moment. We must try to avoid needless slaughter. She wants to liberate the tower from the unrighteous mage, so I don't see anything wrong with that. I will help.
Once Gregor sees that we have made the tower safe, I trust he will tell his men to back down. He is not unreasonable.
Sounds like a good plan. Then we should set off immediately. Yes, Gregor will only accept if the first enchanter says so. Yes. Will the children be safe here? Sure.
Then our path is laid out before us. We must save Irving.
Then we should set off immediately. Will the children be safe here?
Petra and Kenan will watch them. If we slay all the fiends we encounter on our way, none will get by to threaten the children.
Very well, if you think that is the best.
Petra, Kenan, look after the others. I will be back soon.
Wyn, are you sure you're all right? You were so badly hurt earlier. Maybe I should come along.
The others need your protection more. I will be all right. Stay here with them. Keep them safe and calm.
Let us be off. We have talked enough. Have faith we will not fail. Try to not throw out your back. Chew!
Your confidence is refreshing, though you should make sure it does not blind you to your weaknesses. If you are ready, let us go end this.
Ai. Oh, new party member. Well. Yeah, she must be walked in because this is a very important quest for her. I cannot leave Sten out of my sight because I'm waiting for him to fuck up. Leliana is my favorite companion so far. So I kind of want to have her permanently in the party, so let's get her.
Indeed.
Alistair, you're sitting this one out. What we have here? The Blight, no? Characters. The Knight Commander Gregoire. It is the innocent folk of Orenda who matter. I would lay down my life and the life of any mage to protect them. Grimmin Taciturn. What does that mean? I gotta Google this. Taciturn. Describe someone who is inclined to silence, reserved in speech, and not prone to conversation. Gregoire has been Knight Commander at the Templar Force Station at the Circle Tower for so many years that hardly anyone except the First Enchanter recalls that he is not simply part of the tower itself. First Enchanter Irving. There is no higher office in a Circle Tower than that of the First Enchanter. The one who holds the title must not only be an able administrator, but also a mentor, leader, and surrogate parent to all the mages of the tower. Irving has proven himself to be all these things with an added dose of cunning. Most apprentices know that little goes on in the tower that Irving does not know. He can soothe Templars angered by some childish magical prank at the same time that he lauds the pranksters, and everyone walks away satisfied. Lauds? Isn't that bad? A service of morning prayer. Huh? Laud is to praise. Hey! Praising the pranksters. I don't know about this one. 32 magic. Spirit healer. Primal. Creation. That sounds very cool. Arcane Bolt, dealing moderate spirit damage. Heal. The caster causes flesh to knit miraculously, instantly healing an ally by a moderate amount. Nice. Rock armor. The caster skin becomes as hard as stone, granting a bonus to armor for as long as the mod is activated. 40 upkeep. How much armor do we get for that? 0.5. 6. That's pretty good. And she can commit 40 considering she has 200. But we should only be using it if she's getting attacked, I guess. I'm gonna try to keep her away from danger. Heroic offense. The caster enchanter enhances an ally's spirit aptitude in battle, granting a bonus to attack. Alright, potential combo with Sten here. Rejuvenate. The caster channel regenerative energy to a selected ally, granting them a short-term boost to mana or stamina regen. The caster bathes allies in benevolent energy, instantly healing them by a moderate amount. The caster sheathes an ally in an aura that completely shrugs all most of missile attacks. What? That's pretty good spell. Stone Fist. The caster hurls a stone projectile that knocks down the target and inflicts nature damage, possibly shattering those that have been petrified or frozen solid. That combos with Morrigan. Regeneration. The caster infuses an ally with beneficial energy, greatly accelerating health regen for a short time. Herbalism. Revival. Raising them from unconsciousness and restoring some health. Earthquake. The caster disrupts the earth, causing a violent quake that knocks everyone in the targeted area to the ground unless they pass a physical resistance every few seconds. Friendly fireballs. Alright then.
Speak.
Let me see her items. 1 magic, 10 spirit resistance. Resistance, 1 plus 1 magic. Staff, okay. Plus 2 magic, book. And big stats, ropes. Man, Babushka coming in packed. What's up with the other guys here?
It is good to see that some wardens survived. We are sorry for the loss of your comrades.
I was lucky you have escaped. Huh? Do I know this guy? Oh, I was lucky to have escaped. Wogain is the blank, he betrayed King Kaelin.
We heard about Loghain. I would never have imagined the Terran a traitor.
How did you find out?
Wynne was at Ostagar. She told us everything upon her return. But why speak of things past? Be careful in there, and stay safe.
Oh, alright! When I was in Ostagar, she's one of the people that you can briefly talk to. That's how we know her, man. Are you paying attention, Zaward? Damn. She was right next to a tree in front of the Circle of Magi there. Everything is coming together, Petra.
Look after her, will you?
Wait, what? Who?
Wynne, obviously.
Okay.
I don't know if she's up to this, especially not after... I just worry.
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on her. Wait, she's getting on in years? Not after what?
I was on my way down to the library when I heard screaming, and a demon came around the corner. Its eyes were afire with evil. I was certain it was my death come upon me. I think I screamed. I was so afraid. And then Wynne was there, in front of me, shielding me. It was light and fire, blood and chaos. When it was over, the demon was dead, but Wynne wasn't moving either. I was so afraid she was... gone.
She was probably just stunned. What happened then?
As I moved to help her, she stirred and coughed. I don't know what I would have done if she had died. For me.
Well, you would probably start to have to pay your respects, that's for starting. That's good, I'm glad she survived.
Just look after her, all right? She might be completely fine, but then again, maybe she didn't come away from that totally unharmed.
Yes, yes, now stop bothering me. Don't worry, she'll be safe with me. Chew.
Thank you. And thank you again for helping us.
I haven't spoken to this woman. Kill.
I don't suppose this is what you expected the circle to be like, is it?
I don't have time for chat. No, I always thought I would be more orderly. No, I didn't. This is not a common occurrence, I take it. Actually, I'm surprised this doesn't happen more often. True, 4.
I keep thinking this is our punishment for being mages. That's why the Templars have to do away with us.
No, don't say that. It's not true. You deserve to live just like anyone else.
Damn.
The swords are like the sword of mercy that sent Andraste back to the Maker.
Yes! That's so well said. You're delirious and I don't want to talk to you. That's one way of putting it. Wouldn't it have been better if Andraste hadn't died at all? Wait, what? The swords are like the sword of mercy that sent Andraste back to the Maker. Oh. Wouldn't it have been better if Andraste hadn't died?
Andraste only died because of man's foolishness and pride. We need to atone for this. We should let the Templars come. Only then can we be cleansed of our wickedness.
Oh! This is a righteous woman mage. She wants to get purged. She's saying she'd rather have herself and all the mages killed. Yeah. If you say so, the horror of this ordeal has unhinged you, I see. Babble to yourself somewhere else, you're disturbing me. I actually approve of this. Well, not to die, but you know. For the Templars to have a tight grip without the mages getting... It sounds to me like she knows that the mages are unchained and needs to get put back in line. That's what it sounds to me like. If you say so.
I will pray. May we abandon our tainted bodies to find peace with the Maker.
Pray, my good lady. Okay, do I need to talk to... What about this door on the side?
I'm somewhat amazed at myself for having kept it in place this long.
What are you waiting for? Remove it? You did what you had to do, and did it tire you out? Impressive for an old woman. Did it tire you out?
It made me very weary at times, but I had to stay strong to keep us safe. Be prepared for anything. I do not know what manner of beasts lurk beyond this barrier. Are you ready?
Hello, what's up? We're going in with a mage babushka to fight some demons. I'm ready to destroy it.
All right. Be on your guard.
Yeah, it came from there. What's up with this door on the right, though? Basement? It sounds like we shouldn't go there. Unseen force. Wait. I thought Sten is in. How far along are you, do you think? Probably like 5%. I mean, I don't know how big this game is, but I need to go to 4 places to gather a big army, and I haven't gathered even one part of it, so at least 10% maybe. Hunger abomination, desire abomination. Opa.
Shall be done.
Oh, we have one less tank now. Okay. I these guys don't seem to have a lot of HP, so that's some good news. Is this group heal? No. A heroic offense, is this a channeled ability that we can just keep using? Why am I on fire? What the fuck happened there? Why are you not shooting? What was that light? What is this fire? Is someone shooting me or they exploding? What the fuck? Power book. We're not gonna touch that. I was just looking for some potential war here. Torn book. The summoning sciences. Someone showing fun about C4 carrying abominations, yeah. The second half of a Torn book. The summoning sigil will ignite upon ritual initiation. If the order is incorrect, the ritual will reset. Is that what's happening? Exercise 1. Address the summoning font. Select the second passage from the Tome of Spirit personage's second shelf. Pass open hands through the first summon's flames. Exercise 2. Address the summoning font. Recite the Rodercom's uncommon calling first column support shelves. Place 1 silver coin at the feet of the statue of Magos Gorvish. Pass open hands through the second summoning flames. Exercise 3. Alert senior magi of lesson commencement. Address the summoning font. Recite 1 second patches of Elvorn's Grande Bestiary. Sealed text third area. Trace the chosen sigil on the first area command table. Place a walk of hair between the pages of the Spiritorum Interialis. Write the sealed texts. Perform Callum's gesture 2 fingers at the statue of Magos Gorvish. Breathe on the dried hemlock in the novice phylactery. Second column support shelves. Pass open hands through a third summoning. Why is there a phylactery being mentioned in a summoning? Sounds very sus. Why do we even get a quest for that? Abomination. We arrived in the dead of night. We had been tracking the Maleficar for days. And finally had him cornered, or so we thought. As we approached the home, the edge of the town exploded, sending splinters of wood and fur-sized chunks of rocks into our ranks. We had but moments to regroup before fire rained from the sky and the sounds of destruction wrapped in a hideous laughter from the center of the village. There, perched atop of the spire of the village chantry, stood the mage, but he was human no longer. We shouted prayers to the Maker and deflected what magic we could, but as we fought, the creature fought harder. I saw my comrades fall. Burned by the flaming sky or crushed by the breeze, the wearing a man like a twisted pseudo skin. Spotted me and grind. We had forced it to this, I realized. The mage had made this pact, giving himself over to the demon to survive our assault. Transcribed from the tale told by a former Templar in Cumberland. It is known that mages are able to walk the fade while completely aware of their surroundings, unlike most others who may only enter the realm as dreamers and live it scarcely aware of their experience. Demons are drawn to mages, though whether it is because of this awareness or simply by virtue of their magical power in our world is unknown. Regardless of the reason, a demon always attempts to possess a mage when it encounters one, by force or by making some kind of deal. Depending on the strength of the mage, should the demon get the upper hand, the result is unholy union known as an abomination. Abominations have been responsible for some of the worst cataclysms in history, and the notion that some mage in a remote tower could turn into such a creature unbeknownst to any was the driving force behind the creation of the Circle of Magi. Thankfully, abominations are rare. The Circle has methods for weeding out those who are too at risk for demonic possession, and scant few mages would give up their free will to submit to such a bond with a demon. But once an abomination is created, it will do its best to create more. Considering that entire squads of Templars have been known to fall at the hands of a single abomination, it is not surprising that the Chantry takes the business of the Circle of Magi very serious indeed. It does sound important, potential. But sounds like also a mage problem. We're gonna scavenge the supplies from this fellow dead person. Potentially aid us in our journey of cleansing this foul place. Soldier corpse.
Very well.
There is something about a summoning here. What quest did we get? You found a textbook of arcane summoning rituals. It would be unwise and altogether unsafe to engage in such exercises with the library in its present state. Absolutely. The Watchguard of the Reaching. And a new quest. First enchanter Dorval fell suddenly to a disease of the lungs. This unfortunate disruption in the direct line of descent from tower founding should be treated as opportunity. The circle will reform practices to better address the times. Many rituals remain valuable, but some, the two bells, Garnold's Lament, Watchguard of the Reaching, Benford, that have little or no meaning in our text. We will move forward as Dorval would have wished, and commit these and other ceremonies to the age we have left. With no plan of estate, his belongings have been transferred into the common library to benefit of all. Circle and magic declaration Kinwalk Hall transitional. Reaching again an old they don't know idioms. Words weaken. Then for the reaching? Is that what he meant? Watchguard of the Reaching. What's up with that? It doesn't sound good at all. Word is unrighteous quest, man. The chaos in the tower has allowed an apprentice to stumble across something ancient and hidden. Find all of his notes to reveal a possible secret in the tower. Private documents. A list of household accounts and expenditures over time useful for merchants negotiating coding wages. Doesn't sound like something I want. Abominations! And a lesser rage demon. I think this is a good place to try out the earthquake spell. Ooh, that's a big AoE. Damn. Let's do a pinning shot. Nikki, you're gonna taunt. Stan, you're gonna hit this abomination that is going around. Damn, they're throwing some fire damage on me. Sheesh. Is that still being channeled? I think it's still going. Okay. Automatically. Caster enjoys ally with energy. Great accelerating health regen for a short time. Let's do that on me. I'm taking a lot of damage. Sheesh. That guy is done. Wait, what is going on? Why am I losing so much HP? Poor little potion here. Hey, you healed me without my permission. Remove all of this. Two swords character open, mage defense is garbage. Okay. I will do a... I don't have any other heal at the moment. I guess I'll waste a group heal. Let's throw a spirit bolt. Yeah, it seems like they're exploding on death. Let's try to run away from them. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. Power axe. Scrap of paper. Promises of pride. Uldred will show us the way. Finally, recognition within the circle and freedom from the scornful eye of the Templars. We will not be shunned. Be ready. Enchanter, Gravid, Libertarian. Sounds like there was an entire code of mages that wanted to break free. But in doing so unrighteously, they're also endangering the other mages that didn't want to do that. Greater Rage Demon. Opa.
As you say.
Let's try this earthquake situation again. I'll remove that. Hey, that moves me away from the earthquake now, because one of them went through. That's a bit annoying. Let's improve offensive stand. Opa! You getting focused a lot. I don't have stamina for taunt, man. Either remove the extra defense, try to do that then. This is looking bad. Can I heal myself? Stan, why are you just staying there, bro? Why is everyone focusing me? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna throw acid blast there.
Make us breath.
Nothing happened. Just shoot. I'll try town midway. Self-heal, can I do that? No. Heal on myself.
What?
Go on.
I'll put it on me now. Some of these explode very quick, man. It's nice to have a healer though. Helps quite a lot. Damn, that's a lot of damage. Ow! Can we revive this? Stan, you're gonna have to go for Tretan right now. Actually, you even have a taunt. Hey, she died. Really? I'll use a small healing pot. This is bad, man. Switch to daggers.
Yes, of course.
Can I dodge that?
Make her be praised.
Tough fight. Head trauma, broken bone, cracked skull. I'll use a lesser injury kill on myself, I guess. You only have head trauma. Alright.
What now? I go. Vinok Hall.
Trauma awaits you. Are you making like a Gao reference or something? This is a Pardon Apprentice's exercise book. Craft it. Craft what? Don't tell me an advice potential then, Pama. Apprentices are allowed and expected to willfully direct a minor spirit provided within the protective confines of the library. Placement of the shelves allow for passive mobilization and the emergency purging of any rogue entity. Take care. This exercise is not to be enacted during maintenance of other disruption of the library structure. The danger presented by incorrect summoning, particularly exercise 3, is extreme. I said no advices. Don't tell me what to craft. The summoning sigil will ignite upon ritual initiation. If the order is incorrect, the ritual will reset. We don't want these exercises. Rage Demon. Encountered in the Fade, the true form of a Rage Demon is a frightening sight, a thing of pure fire. Its body seemingly made of amorphous lava and its eyes spew pinpricks of baleful light radiating from its core. The abilities of such a demon center on the fire it generates. It burns those who come near, and the most powerful of its kind, able to lash out with bolts of fire and even firestorms that can affect entire areas. Fortunately, even powerful Rage Demons are less intelligent than most other varieties. Their tactics are simple. Attack an enemy on sight with as much force as possible until it perishes. Some Rage Demons carry over their hit-based abilities into possessed hosts, but otherwise the true form is mostly seen outside of the Fade when it's specifically summoned by a mage to do its bidding. Actually, I will use this steel dagger to put as her second dagger weapon. If she is a double dagger woman. Yes. Alright. But I want you to be still in both. Apprentice's amulet. Wait, that was the thing that they were selling. Acolyte staff. They removed his injury. Willpower. I don't think we care about this one. Bleeding. Penalty to health regeneration. I'll do that. Keep Babushka alive. I did promise to keep her safe.
As you say. What are all these statues? Your mages have an unhealthy fascination for women with bowls.
Please refrain from going into the stockroom. It is a mess, and I've not been able to get it into a state fit to be seen.
What are you talking about, bro? Things are crazy here. What are you doing here?
I was trying to tidy up, but there was little I could do.
Why are you cleaning at a time like this?
The stockroom is my responsibility. I must keep it clean.
Winnie, do you know about this guy?
Things got quiet. That was when I encountered the barrier. Finding no other way out, I returned to work.
That's fair.
Wayne, you should have said something. I would have opened the door for you.
The stockroom is familiar. I prefer to be here.
How can you be so calm?
He is one of the Tranquil. The Tranquil do not have emotions.
Okay.
I would prefer not to die. I would prefer it if the tower returned to the way it was. Perhaps Niall will succeed and save us all.
Who?
Niall the Mage. He came here with several others and took the Litany of Adralo.
But that protects from mind domination. Is blood magic at work here?
I do not know.
Niall was in the meeting. He would know. Blood magic. I was afraid of this.
What am I supposed to do now? How is it worse?
Blood magic could control us, too. Who knows what could happen then? We should find Niall. The Litany will give us a fighting chance against any blood mages we encounter.
I wish you luck. Perhaps this will be over soon and things will return to the way they were. Goodbye.
Okay.
Please do not draw attention to me. I would like to remain in one piece.
We have a little bit of filth here you didn't take care of. Right next to you. Water stain portrait. An antique portrait slightly water stain of a man wearing furs and a heavy crown. Well, someone has lost this item. Potentially I could return it to who might take better care of it. Do you need screenshots every time you finish the milestone? I'm not taking a screenshot. The game does it automatically. I don't know what's up with that. What? I couldn't see what they were talking about. Blood mages. Say it. Enable persistent gore. Pause at the start of the combat. Save automatically. Show shimmer around objects. Show tutorials. Upload gameplay feedback, download previous content, upload character profile, take achievement and story screenshots. Okay.
It is done.
Shall we? Now we're talented. This blood mage is doing some AoE stuff. Let's try to focus him. You can just throw a 1 for the moment. These blood mages look very squishy though. They don't seem like a lot of trouble. They do a lot of damage though, I guess. Yeah. Wait, are they draining my stamina? Where did my stamina go? What the fuck is this?
As you say.
At least we didn't die there. That was Squitch.
Please, please don't kill me.
Make her show you mercy, Maleficar, for you'll find none here. No. Tell me why I should spare your life. Maybe. The people you killed didn't want to die either. 3.
I know I have no right to ask for mercy, but I didn't mean for this death and destruction. We were just trying to free ourselves. Aldred told us that the Circle would support Loghain, and Loghain would help us be free of the Chantry. You don't know what it was like. The Templars were watching. Always watching.
Enough self-pity, you'll die for our crimes, no? And so you fought back. Yes. But why you turn to forbidden magic? Yes. You should have expressed your concerns to the Chantry. Yes. What you have done will make things worse for future mages. Maybe. Why turn to forbidden magic?
The magic was a means to an end. It gave me the power to fight for what I believed.
Fighting for what you believe is commendable, but the ends do not always justify the means.
Yep.
You don't really believe that, do you, Wynne? Change rarely comes peacefully. Andraste waged war on the Imperium. She didn't write them a strongly worded letter. She reshaped civilization, freed the slaves, and gave us the Chantry. But people died for it. We thought someone always has to take the first step. Force a change, no matter the cost.
Nothing is worth what you've done to this place.
And now Uldred's gone mad, and we are scattered, doomed to die at the hands of those who seek to right our wrongs.
I like that she pulled Andraste for it to make sense. But yeah, I side with Winnie. What happened here isn't righteous. Enough self-pity, you die for crimes, and all of you do is wallow in self-pity, pathetic. You know we cannot allow blood mages to live. I kinda don't wanna kill her. I also kinda wanted to hear Winnie's opinion if you should spare her, cause it's kinda her tower and she knows the mages more than us. Andraste used a conventional way to fight. Oh, that's fair, yeah. That's a very good point, Dempo. You know we cannot allow blood mages to live.
But I would like a chance to atone for what I've done.
Ooh!
Please, if you spare me, I could escape and seek penance at the Chantry.
Ooh!
I just want my life. Please.
Ooh! How you get out with blood magic? I will spare you, but I will not help you escape. How will you go? She's lying? As a righteous paladin, especially from the god I believe in, which is not in this game, in the Dungeons and Dragons universe, which is Tyr, in his teachings, when someone asks you for mercy and for atonement, you need to accept. If you don't sense lying, and I'm not sensing that from her at the moment. She could be lying to save her skin, but it doesn't seem to be like it. It makes perfect sense. She said change doesn't come peacefully and followed that with the Andraste argument, not the blood magic part. That's like you're trying to nitpick, but yeah, I see what you're saying. How you get out with blood magic?
I'll find a way, please. I swear I'll do something good with my life.
If you can escape the Templars, then you deserve freedom. You please do not move me. I will spare you. Do not make me regret this decision. 3!
Thank you. The Maker will surely turn his eyes on you for your mercy.
Maker be blessed.
Shall be done.
The Rose of Orleans appears to be a book about a woman named Lady Talia Leon and her tempestuous romance with the arrogant Chevalier Garen. Did she? Well, the only one I would probably give potentially romantic stuff to would be Liliana, so let's try to give it to her.
Why, thank you so much.
Damn. An antique portrait slightly water-stained of a man wearing furs and a heavy crown. Sounds like a barbarian situation, probably more for Sten or Morrigan. Not gonna use that at the moment. Lambon for the Mabari. Killed her. Were you playing for the Chanter then? Bell's Cache. We don't want to open that.
The tower was here long before the Circle. It was always unlikely that we were the first to bring magic to its halls.
Today we passed even further far beyond any region, man. The inverted glow of the Black City was always on the horizon of perception, but the path eludes as always. Untraveled in memory, living or otherwise, there is a pool, and whispers abound. Something great is there, and away from this always is peripheral. Another mind, untethered. Tomorrow I will reach out with my full attention and try to rescue him from his listing. Can someone else have come this far? The wonders we will share. Rich or not, the vessel in hand. Words from another time drip letter of power. Documents of the reaching. Esteemed 2nd century ancient first enchanter, appointed watchguard of the reaching to be held in secret. Reaching before the Circle, someone else is up. Else in the Fade, I want this? Huh? Is there someone hidden in the tower or in the Fade or something? A scroll containing information on blood magic. Scroll of Banastor. I was doing whatever I thought was best for the Grey Waters and to stop the blight. Living a blood mage alive benefits none, I believe. Yeah, but she said she's gonna atone and start a new life. To align with the power of the Fate is but the first of many steps. Further is to align the mind to the Fate's rules and find two lies between the realm of dream and the realm of flesh. This is true power of blood magic. The flesh and the wind and the mind are inseparable, and therein lies the power to influence and control minds. I don't like these red dots on the map. Hello?
Very well.
Nothing better come behind us. Triple strike. Sheesh. Nice ban. Cold resistance. That doesn't sound very useful, but yet again, I don't really have any other rings. Also, is it cold resistance to reduce 10% of the damage taken in this game? Or a 10% chance to resist all cold damage? what's this blank veil? I thought it would be something we need to read. We don't need it. I don't want to destroy it though. I just want to throw it away. Hello? Let's try the stone fist thingy.
We must try that again.
Alright then.
Make a preserve.
Stand. It's down. Level up. Dexterity for shooting. Bard. The Bard's performance relies with dizzying forces is designed to distract the... No, I don't want to be a Bard. I want to be a Ranger with her. When this mode is activated, Archer shots hamper falls each arrow deals regular damage and also encumbers the target with a temporary penalty to attack. This penalty can be applied multiple times. Melee Archer. Experience fighting in tight quarters has taught the Archer to fire without interruption even when being attacked. Okay, that means I don't need to switch to dagger anymore. Yes. Laser injury kit. Stan has broken bone, dexterity. You have nothing. Let's fix this broken bone situation. Don't need that. What? They were hiding. Sneaky son of a gun.
I'll try to be merciful.
As you say. Shall be done.
This closet seems to be trembling slightly. You can hear soft whimpers coming from inside it. It's alright, you can come out now.
Are the demons gone? Is it safe? I don't want to die.
Stop whining, come out. I've dealt with them, trust me. Chew.
If you're sure it's safe, I could take a peek outside.
Oof. Ow, yeah. Yes.
Abomination, yeah. Rage one. No sudden movement, I'm watching. What's wrong?
Oh, I have a crick in my back and my bum's gone numb. Oh, holy maker, look at this. Those demons didn't know what hit them, did they? Godwin, Mage of the Circle of Ferelden. At your service.
How did you end up in that closet?
There were demons everywhere, blocking my exit. I decided that the best thing to do in that situation was to hide and be very, very quiet. I just really want to be somewhere safe. I think I might stay here for now. Maybe go back into my closet for a little while.
You could come with me? Sounds like a good idea. I've killed most of the demons. You could escape. You could come with me.
Go with you? While you hunt down demons and abominations? I'd rather not. But don't take this the wrong way. I'm sure you're excellent company and a very nice person. But it's just too dangerous.
Winnie, what do you have to say about that? Do what you wish, your life is your own.
Thank you again for saving me. May we meet again in happier, less life-threatening times.
Ay, ay, ay. Wait, you went back? Okay, well, that's what he wants to do, I guess. I'm not gonna take that silver chain.
Something left.
Hey, they keep turning, man. I wonder if they transform because I have Winnie as the mage here or something. They say that they didn't like that we had a mage or something. The Warden Blood is only against Darkspawn. Technically, the Abomination... Are they considered Darkspawn? Were the Abomination... were the Darkspawn created by demons? Deadspawn, yeah.
You say.
When is the last time you played or made a Heroes of the Storm video? 2 hours ago. Why? A video though I haven't did in a long time, but I stream HOTS every day. Rock South. Increases the user ammo and physical resistance, but decreases movement speed and attack speed. That's fair. Creationist is called belt. Fire resistance and healing effects receive. That sounds pretty good. Maybe I will give this belt with strength to stand, and I'll take the healing belt. Because strength, I'm gonna make him do more damage. Saw your videos like 5 years ago. I'd say I was just curious. Well, thank you very much, my good sir. Yes, I am still engaged with Heroes of the Storm. As much as in back in the old day. The difference is that I don't do YouTube videos anymore. I transitioned to streaming, so I stream during the week HOTS for 4 hours. So you can see all my bad and my good games. And I decided not to upload all the games on YouTube because I don't know, it's a lot of work. I do patch notes review on YouTube though, so that's the only thing hosts are later to upload. Don't need it. I don't know if you know, but HOTS has been getting a lot of consistent patches in the last 2 years. So that's going for us, which is nice.
As you say.
The Watchguard are reaching. His silver core transmuted black. There is no wonder his form shattered. What return was not of the mortal nor native fate. Does an afterthought prove the gods when direct action is one missing? There is no purpose to this beast. Let the strength of the tower wither it and memory pass. The only legacy of the thought. Stay focused within the fate whims escape to their own actions. Ritual not. A sword race to sever connection. Court peasant magic. Must know, can almost see what. Wait, what? So someone destroyed something and he become an potentially an abomination or something worse? What if I tell my party to hold here and just go inside alone? Hello? Nice abominations. Lesser Rager Demon. Oh, they're gonna explode, I need to move. Ow. Are you ladies actually helping? Let's throw a group here. And
You should run while you can.
But yeah, thanks for checking my videos, Chef Shatter. Appreciate it, man. If you come another day a bit earlier, you can check some more HOTS if you want. On the Twitch.
Very well.
Don't need that. Don't need that. Metal door. Winnie, can you tell us about this door situation? Alright. Let's just keep moving. I don't think we've been here. Judging by how sussy the statue position looks, maybe it goes somewhere.
Shall be done.
Small metal round shield. This amulet is similar to the one worn by the members of the Chantry. The carving on the amulet depicts Andraste's undying flame. Ooh, this could be both great for Liliana or Alistair. I'll give it to Liliana.
Here I am.
I wanna push her more towards the Chantry path. Hopefully this is gonna bring her to that instead of the thief path.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank.
Inspired moderate cunning. Why is she becoming a stronger rogue, man? The party members has gained moderate monster. I'm gonna give her ammo. We took off our corpse 5 seconds ago. Well, it is what it is, man. It's a word game logic. Private documents. Can we read them? No. I'll just destroy them then.
Very well.
Statue of Andraste lies defiled. There is a small glass phylactery in its base somehow, sealed within the otherwise solid stone carving. I have a bad feeling about this one. The area is unnaturally cold. Dark shapes swirl around a slip of paper within the vial. Leave the vial. But no. It has been desecrated because of the toppling, not because of the vial.
I shall do it.
All this must have belonged to someone important.
The first enchanter. Where is he? We're not gonna take that.
It shall be done.
Small painted box. I don't see a reason why I need to take that. Journal.
Very well.
Irving's mistake. I followed another apprentice through supposed secret maneuvers today and exposed her tendency towards blood magic. The environment at the tower is such that certain modes of thought are encouraged, both for good and ill. The students think we toy with them. The truth is far more intricate and directed. Deviant traits must expose early, or the whole of the circle suffers. Must. Uldred has been very helpful in identifying the markers to look for. His skills at misdirection are admirable. I dare say that the apprentices would be shocked at his ability to manipulate them. I must organize a retreat such that the other enchanters can benefit from his skills. Okay. Sounds he either trusted Uldred too much, or he is blind to the problem. We'll miss half of the game in such a way. That's fine by me. I want to experience the game in the way I want to experience it. The Fraternity of Enchanters. Another aspect of circle life is the fraternity. When a mage becomes an enchanter, he may ally himself with a fraternity. These are cliques that cross circle boundaries, mages of common interest, and go who band together to ensure that their voice is heard within the College of Magi in Cumberland. The largest fraternities currently are the Loyalties, who advocate loyalty and obedience to the Chantry, the Aquintarians, who advocate temperance and follow a distinct code of conduct which they believe all mages should hold themselves to, the Libertarians, a growing fraternity publicly maintaining greater power of the circles but secretly advocating a complete split from the Chantry, a dangerous opinion naturally. The Isolationists, a small group that advocates withdrawing to remote territories in order to avoid conflicts with the general populace. The Lucretians, who maintain that the circle must do what is profitable first and foremost. They prioritize the accumulation of wealth within the gaining of political influence a close second. I believe there wasn't even a chance to kill him, but I don't remember. I hope there is another way to kill him, potentially, if he crosses the line. So far, an alliance between the Loyalists and Aquitarians has prevented the Libertarians from gaining much headway. But there are signs that the Aquitarians may throw their support in with the Libertarians. If that happens, many mages predict will come to civil war amongst the circles. Let's hope not. It sounds to me like the Loyalists and the Aquitarians are the righteous mages. Them turning to the Libertarian side would be very bad news. Why is there a scrap of paper here? I think that's the scrap of paper of that quest. That's why. It doesn't matter.
I shall do it.
Hello?
I don't like this place. I feel like I'm being watched.
Alright then. There's only one door here then. Ow.
Shall be done.
The Scroll Banastor. Others may speak of the sanctity of the mind to those who know the true power of the blood. This is foolishness. The mind is no more sacred than the knee, the small toe, or the ear. It is man's organ of reasoning, nothing more. And true reasoning requires connection to the rhythm of the blood, the tireless pounding of life. Interrupt this and even the mind is yours to control. Blasphemy, it sounds to me like. Hey! A trap! You ladies back away.
I tried to be merciful.
Ah! There's more! Where did that come from? Let's buff Sten. Not you. Him. Taunt. Focus this guy next to you. Hey, who's doing that? Arcane horror. Let's go for a group kill for now.
Ready.
Hey, that's a lot of damage. Let's throw a regen. Oops. Let's throw another heal as well.
Let go.
Rejuvenate. Or stamina or mana. Let's give it to Sten. Oh, that's a big hit. Let's do some burst damage with one. Hey. Sten taking some hits there. Let's go with a crippling shot and a rejuvenate on him. Is she AFK? Oh, she's low on stamina. What do you mean she's AFK? I already used everything on her. Stank, how did you die? What the fuck was that? Really? Arcane horror. Upon ascending to the second floor of the tower, we were greeted by a gruesome sight. A ragged collection of bones wearing the robes of one of the senior enchanters. I had known her for years, watched her raise countless apprentices, and now she was mere puppet for some demon. From the tale told by Templar in Antiva City. Demons, of course, have no form in our world. When they enter either where the veil is particularly thin or through blood magic summoning, they must take possession of a body. When a pride demon takes control of a corpse of a mage, an arcane horror is born. Although they appear to be little more than bones, these are fierce creatures, possess not only all the spellcasting abilities of a living mage, but also the capability to heal and even command others animate corpses. Well, I thought when pride demons possessed it became a revenant. Or do they just possess humans to become like that?
Shall be done. Very well.
Large crystal cannot be equipped on this character. Huh? Why is that not gang up?
I shall do it.
fighting me. There's see a red dot behind the wall there.
As you say.
Bakawada wins. 3 defense belt. Hello? Are you AFKing here, man?
Damn you!
Is that it? Hey? Increase the chance of dodging or parrying. That sounds much more important even than healing received. I think I'll take this. My amulet is 2 constitution, which I like. I'll think about the other items later.
It has begun.
Apprentice's cow. Mentor resistance.
Ready.
You could use that maybe. Okay, dude.
I am armed.
Oh, I could revive him though. Ah, he came back.
As you say.
Whisper says Great Hall, hidden above us the whole time. The vessel in hand, words from another time, drip literal power. Put on a bow. A sword raised to sever connection, cord cut. A sword woven to strike through the ground. Bio. The threads placed before a warrior, spear rests shielded from each side. So whispers are known. False. Where is this? But not where, it is my head. Don't need that. Large crystal. Guess I'll give her this other belt then.
Yes.
You don't have an amulet. Armor cold resist. Hello? Hey! Why is this laser rage demon appear randomly next to me? Hey, man.
It has begun.
Out of far. Ooh, yeah. I cannot stack a lot of people around them. Let's try to go for an earthquake here. Supposedly.
Make a preserver.
You focus the guy in front of you. Stand. You're focusing this demon. Good.
I shall be.
Bro, I taunted. Oh no. Really? I'll try stand. No, what are you doing? Let's try over here. Why is this open and closing on stop? It seems my town did work. You focus this guy. So the town did end up working. Alright then. Put a regen on me.
I'll do it.
Hey! Wow, we're running. Why didn't you cast regen on me? Ow. Is that demonic meat or something? What's going on here? I don't like the looks of this. Promises are pride. Odred will show us the wayfinder recognition within the circle of freedom from the scornful eye. Madness, I doubt what will be of use of you if it is falling down the tower steps. Step away from this folly before it consumes you. Enchanter Luvan. Woyotis.
Very well.
Tier 2X. Me. Possessed Templar! Oh no. Stan, are you fighting? What the fuck? What's wrong with you? The fuck? He cannot move. I mean, he's only bleeding. I don't see anything else on him. Oh, that was a trap! What the fuck? Sons of gun? Templar helm. 26 strength. Sheesh. I don't have a... only he has it. Stan, I think. Yeah. This gives 3 physical. This gives armor but fatigue. It makes more sense for a two-handed fighter to not be fully plated because of the fatigue, so he can cast more abilities for more damage. Physical resistance is a chance to dodge in a way, I think. Or parry. Wow, this is permanent arm damage reduction flat. So I think he should be not going full plated. But I would need to do that, so maybe I need to get some more strength on myself. Five pages, 4 mages. Tom Deus vi Eternus in Malefictorum Dragos Deventim Solari Advent Deos Mentoris Pluraric Ven Contrivarian. Spake he the words and brought life. Speak to you the words Ascension. Answer Lion. Notes the page below. Here I began my study knowing full well it will change the circle forever. Let history mark the day that this work began at 9:29, so that when new calendars are put to paper, the date Fons 00 is known with certainty. From the months of gods finally to the people, through me. The enchanter Fonzi. Fonst. You just someone behind you. Nice bait. We don't need actually to wood there. I'm gonna do one more fight or interaction. This time is getting tight. Not gonna wood there. I cannot read that.
More enemies ahead!
Any trappers? Desire demon! Arise, my pets! Mistress commands it. This woman must be purged. Ay, ay, ay.
I shall do it.
Oh! If they're charmed, maybe we need to focus the demoness and ignore these guys. Okay, let's see. We're gonna taunt. You three focus this woman. Crit. 1.
Very well.
There's some blue fire happening. Hopefully nothing bad. Throw this shot. You throw another one. We're getting a bit low. Throw a regenerate heal here. Did it work? The demon is killed, but they're still charmed. We couldn't save them. Ma. Gonna have to read about this Desire Demon later. Let's pop a potion because he's looking rough. What's this Plufarda is happening? Are they healing themselves? We heal? I'll go for another town just in case they're focusing Stentium. Let's throw regen as well. Heal.
Go on.
You're not hitting anyone.
Right away.
You're not hitting anyone as well. You're just chilling there menacingly. I'm getting 1 HP. Rejuvenate on me then. Might need to use a tight potion here. I'm getting CC'd. Let's do another AoE heal. Bonuses to mana or stamina regen. So we could do that. Ow. Cleanse area. Not sure what that means.
I am armed.
We got him.
Incompetent. It's embarrassing.
Ay, ay, ay. Desire Demon. In all my studies, I must say that the most intriguing was my interview with the Desire Demon. Interview. Sussy. That the creature who was willing to speak with me was a sign that it was no mere monster, mindlessly driven by its nature, but rather a rational being as interested in me as I was in it. It took a form that I would call female, though I had no doubt that it could appear otherwise. I wonder if it appeared as it did because I wanted it to, or because I expected it to. She, and indeed I, could only think of her as such now. Smiled warmly at me and laughed a musical sound that seemed to thrill my old heart. So frightened was I of this creature's legendary abilities to twist the hearts of men, and so relieved I was when I looked across the table into her dark eyes. This was a fearsome creature of the Fade, but as I spoke with her, I slowly came to realize that this demon was merely as misunderstood as we mages are ourselves. From the journal of former senior enchanter, Maleos, one of the circle of Rivain, declared apostate. Of all the threats from beyond the veil, few are more insidious and deceptively deadly than the Desire Demon. In folklore, such demons are characterized as peddlers of lust, working their prey into a sexual encounter only to be slain at the culmination. What a Desire Demon can indeed deal in pleasure, in truth they deal with any manner of desire that the humans can possess. Wealth, power and beauty, to name a few. Far more intelligent than the bestial hunger and rage demons, and more ambitious than the demons of sloth, these dark spirits are among the most skilled and tempting mages into possession. Many who serve the whims of a Desire Demon never realize that they're manipulated by illusions and deceit, if not outright mind control. Although these demons are reluctant to resort to such crude measures, instead they seem to take great pleasure in corruption. The greater of the deceit, the greater their victory. Only demons of pride prove more fearsome opponents when roused. Their abilities to affect the mind allow them to assume disguises and even alter the environment to their purposes, not to mention the great strength and speed they possess if they should have to resort to more physical means. Most often a Desire Demon will attempt to bargain its way to freedom. If overpowered, many stories exist that depict mages defeating Desire Demons to the point where a wish can be wrestled from them. It should be noted that in such stories the demons almost always get the upper hand, even when the mage thinks his wish has been granted. Ay, ay, ay.
Very well.
Small gold bar. -1 dex. 20 cold resistance. I'm gonna keep the gold bar for now. Torn pages. Killed them both who? I killed the Charm Demon. The Desire Demon, that's who we killed.
It has begun.
Tome Deus vie eternus. In malefectorum Dragos te eventim solariadven Deos mentoris pluravic ven contrivarian. Spake he the words and broad life speaks you the words ascension. Answer line text. Not on a wondrous discovery. A strange script. Uniform by steady hand. Yes, one would expect an agent of the maker to be steady. In fact, it follows all my expectation of the words the maker would bestow. It is perfect, and once I say it, I will have such fun wording this over the chantry word every bit. Okay. So it seems like this is a text they're recovering from for the chantry. This is a torn page we can use. We're not opening this chest. So pretty much the only thing is left to do is go through this door, but we're gonna save that for another time. Aye. Boys, we're done. Hold the door for next time, yeah? Do I want to raid anyone? Doesn't seem like it at the moment. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.